Everybody, this is Michelle. I am with Bob Rewards Club. Bob stands for Black Owned Businesses. I'm coming to you live today to talk about the topic today is remembering Booker T. Washington and the National Negro Business League. Today, turn that down. And today, I kind of, I want to remember Booker T. Washington in a really good way. I know over the years there's been a lot of criticisms with his political ideologies and so on, but we don't talk enough about the contributions that Booker T has done for Black people and his plight and what he had to overcome. Okay, and so today I kind of want to discuss it. And I would like for you guys to please join, share, like this video when you look at it. And also, if you're not a YouTube subscriber to our channel, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. If you're looking at this on Facebook or if you're looking at this on Twitter, okay, because we do a multi-stream, I would appreciate if you guys can go over to our YouTube channel and subscribe to the channel. And that channel is Bob Rewards Club. Simple as that. And then it'll come up. So let's go ahead and get started. And let's remember Booker T. Washington in a very good way. I also want to show this notification here, which is our Fair Use Act, which we're using any type of media or information that we use. If it's copyrighted, we are doing this video as a part of the Fair Use Act, okay, where the purpose of our use of this copyrighted information in this video is for the sole purpose of education, training, teaching, and news reporting, okay? So just wanted to shout that out. So as I said, let's go ahead and get started. So Booker T. Washington, who was he? He was born around 1856, okay, and died sometime around 1915. So remember, slavery was the Emancipation Proclamation was, they went to Civil War over it, and sometime around 1865, slavery officially ended, okay? The Civil War started in 1861 and lasted up until 1865. And of course, you know that the South lost, the Confederates lost the Civil War. So at that time, Booker T. Washington actually was a young man. He has a very interesting background because he was actually in slavery. He was a slave boy, okay? And then I want to also let you guys know there's a book that he wrote. It's called Up From Slavery. It's an old book. This is his writings, and you can get that also on audio right now. The audio itself is available on Audible. Okay, and Audible's owned by Amazon. Just to shout that out. So if you're not a person that, like, I know that I'm a busy person. If you're not a person that likes to sit down and just kind of, open up a book and read it word for word, I suggest that you go ahead and utilizing some of the software that's available where they transform old literature, like say Booker T. Washington and some of these other Black historians, okay? And they are transposing it and putting it in audio form. So like if you're driving in your car, you can listen to it, or anytime if you're cooking in your kitchen, you can listen to it. So just wanted to shout that out. Now, Booker T. Washington, he himself was a very intelligent Black man, okay? And as I said, there's been criticisms over the years, some of that controversy that has come forth about his character or who he was has to do with his his views on segregation, okay, and suffrage. Suffrage referred to voting at that time. So down in the South, okay, and down in the South, I'm talking about, this is 1865. We're not talking about 1965. We're talking about 1865 down in the South. Um, Even though if you were living up in the North, like say in Boston, you were given the right to vote. Okay, there were some civil rights. Now down in the South, the black people were still not voting down there, and that's how come the whole movement in the civil rights in 1964, again 1965. Okay, the whole thing with civil rights had to do with the voting. Is that the vote was being suppressed. Okay. So not to digress anymore on that, I just wanted to kind of point out a little bit about in history where we are. So now Booker T. Washington, he was an educator. He founded the Tuskegee Institute, and he, and he was great because what he did back at that